First responders called to a mass shooting in LoDo just kept finding more victims. The crime scene stretched blocks, hours after the Nuggets celebrations. Audio recordings from dispatchers reveal the chaos as the number of people shot grew from 2 to 4 to 10.
Dozens of Denver police officers were standing just steps away when this shooting happened. Drug deal gone wrong, according to investigators. Here's 9 News reporter Cole Sullivan.
The leftovers from the Nuggets championship celebration litter LoDo. So does the crime scene tape police left behind.
EMS 2, we got shots fired at 20th and Market.
We need an ambulance, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
So many shot, dispatchers called in ambulances from across the city.
We need help.
I'll let them know.
So many victims, first responders couldn't keep track.
I don't have a number for you. I know at least 7 patients.
Police say all 10 should live, including 2 suspects. Police arrested one in his car. New documents show they chased the other 3 blocks to this parking lot. Officers say they found powder they think is cocaine in his waistband, and they say the shooting was a drug deal gone wrong.
There were upwards of 100 officers in that immediate vicinity.
Police say they prepared in case something happened. So did ambulance crews.
Head over to the staging point for now, and I'm sure something will happen in the next 20 seconds.
They'll be in front of the view house.
Of course.
But dozens of first responders only steps away still didn't prevent a mass shooting.
I can't speak to why those individuals felt emboldened enough to engage in that behavior very near to where officers were gathered, but certainly I think just illustrates the considerable challenge we have in our community.
In addition to the 2 people already in custody, police are still trying to figure out if there are any other suspects. After all, they found 5 guns at the scene. Investigators say they believe 5 or 6 of the 10 shot were innocent bystanders who were just celebrating the Nuggets win. Kyle.
What a senseless thing. What a horrible thing to have happen when the eyes of the country are on Denver. And we're about to gather a bunch of people for a parade on Thursday.
A horrible thing to happen on a night that should be exciting. The police chief says he's confident that the parade will be safe, not only because his officers will be there, but also because it's happening at 10 o'clock in the morning.
All right, Cole Sullivan, thank you. Denver police say that 2 people are dead after a road rage shooting that happened today on I-25. Happened this afternoon, northbound 25, under the highway under the 6th Avenue bridge. We got an update from police late tonight. Police say that 2 cars pulled over and there was some kind of an argument. Police say the shooting suspect, 25-year-old named Stephen Long, shot the passenger from the other car when that person approached him. The driver from the other car then tried to stop Long by grabbing onto his car as he took off. Police say Long drove away, left the highway, and then shot and killed the driver clinging to his vehicle. Long's in jail on investigation of 2 counts of first-degree murder. This is the 2nd shooting on a highway in Denver since Sunday. Somebody shot 3 people in a car on I-70 near Havana early Sunday morning. All 3 are expected to survive. We've been asking Denver police for days for information on what led to that shooting. They have not responded to our questions.
Police in Denver tracked down the stolen car involved in a hit and run last night. And right now they're looking for the driver. Police say someone in a stolen white Acura sedan hit a pedestrian near 4th and Broadway just after 9:30 last night. The pedestrian was seriously hurt. Tonight they found the car and started collecting evidence from it. They're asking anyone with information about that crash to call Denver police. A mother in Boulder, accused of killing her 2-month-old, said she was sleep deprived and she didn't want her baby to suffer too. That's according to court documents. The father of the infant said his partner suffered from postpartum psychosis. 9 News reporter Kelly Rinke learned more about the rare condition.
32327 to assist on a possible suicidal party.
On Saturday, Boulder police responded to a home for a welfare check. 2-month-old Miles Basilio and his mom, Anna England, were gone, and his dad called 911.
Currently has some postpartum issues, depression.
Miles' dad told us England struggled with postpartum psychosis, a rare condition psychologist Angela Narayan knows well.
That could take the form of hallucinations, like they're seeing things or hearing things that aren't there, including a voice that's telling them to hurt themselves or the baby.
The 29-year-old mom is accused of strangling and killing her baby. Court records say she told police she was having trouble with sleep and, quote, didn't want him to suffer like she had.
Usually it's a voice that is frightening to them, that they do not want to have, but it can often feel very real and feel very strong and feel very, very upsetting.
Arresting documents show she went to the hospital twice less than a month earlier because of suicidal ideation. Family says she stayed at Boulder Community Health for a few days each time, then doctors released her.
I think a lot more needs to be understood about postpartum psychosis so that practitioners, doctors, and medical and mental health professionals can identify it.
Narayan doesn't know what doctors knew in Boulder, so she can't really comment on that. But overall, she thinks there needs to be a quicker way of identifying it so women and families can get the help they need.
It's just that research is lagging on this topic.
Miles' dad told me he didn't know what else to do to protect his partner and their baby. Court records say he locked the mom in a different room while he and Miles slept because he was so worried about their safety, Kim.
It's devastating, and postpartum has come more into the conversation in recent years, but we really need to learn more, and we need to know about the diagnosis and get the proper treatment.
Yeah, again, they just said there isn't as much research. It is a rare condition, but it is happening, and so people are trying to get the word out about it, and it was one of the reasons why the family decided to speak with us, too.
And we're grateful for that, because this is the ending everybody wants to avoid. Yeah. Thank you, Kelly.
History today in a courtroom in Miami. Donald Trump becoming the first former president to face a judge on federal criminal charges. Trump pleaded not guilty to more than 36 felony counts tied to allegations that he kept top secret documents after he left office and showed them to supporters. Trump is also facing criminal charges in New York tied to hush money payments to a porn star during his 2016 campaign. At least one elected Republican in Colorado is distancing himself a bit from Trump. Representative Ken Buck, who had previously made excuses for Trump's mishandling of classified documents while criticizing Hillary Clinton's handling of document security, is now criticizing the president, the former president. Today, Buck told CNN the allegations against Trump are very serious. Buck said the indictment was necessary.
Another really dreary, drizzly day for us, and out east, roads are covered with the consequences of days of rain. Sky 9 gave us a view of the flooding north of Byers today. Rough for the roads, but clearly the grass is pretty happy right now getting all that rain. Here in Denver, the city's had 9 days of rain so far this month, although it feels like every day, Danielle, because this weather just won't let go. Maybe break tomorrow?
Yeah, a little bit, but wait till you see the weekend forecast, Kim. That's when the real break comes, the sun shines back, and the real warm-up begins for us. Finally, right? Across downtown Denver this evening, our skies are starting to clear out after that storm system slowly but surely is chugging off to the east, taking the scattered storms out there. Back behind it, there you can see the clearing skies. Still a few little light rain showers toward Colorado Springs, but that's about it. As we look at the future cast, you'll notice overnight all the clouds move out, and tomorrow morning you are greeted to so much sunshine. It's going to be a great start to our Wednesday. 8 a.m. You're looking good. Temperatures, though, they're also going to be on the move. We're going to be warming up quite a bit. We spent the past couple of days in the 60s. Tonight at this 10 o'clock hour, mid-50s downtown Denver with some 40s up through the foothills. So looking ahead toward tomorrow, we'll have that nice little warm up on our hands. Yes, the afternoon thunderstorms will be back. However, they'll be few and far between. We'll go over the timing of when I anticipate seeing some of those here in Denver. And then, of course, all eyes on the Thursday forecast and the big championship parade happening downtown Denver. I'll let you know if I anticipate any thunderstorms to rain on that parade. All of that coming your way in my full forecast in about 10 minutes.
Denver's newest Nuggets mural is getting a little tinkered with to become, of course, a tribute to the champions. The local artist Detour painted the mural of Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray at Colfax between Race and High Streets. That was a couple of weeks ago. Now, of course, he's going to add a trophy to the wall to celebrate the team's first NBA Finals win. Now, we've seen the celebrations in Denver, and maybe haven't seen the watch parties in Serbia yet. Die-hard Jokic fans have been getting up in the middle of the night during the playoffs around 2:30 in the morning to watch the games in his hometown of Sombor. And they are sleepless, but completely satisfied in Sombor. They are happy and thrilled, and he is a superhero. As big as he is here, he's bigger there in Serbia.
And they get to watch him in the summer race the little horses in the tiny carts.
That's called winning.
It is called winning.
No matter what.
Absolutely.
Here in Colorado, the party is just continuing Thursday with the championship parade.
So things are going to get going with the pre-rally at Civic Center Park, 9 o'clock in the morning. Then 10 o'clock, the parade steps out from Union Station. It'll go down 17th to Broadway, then over to Civic Center Park for a rally with the players on the steps of the City and County building, just like the Avs parade last year. You know the drill, City of Champions. So the place is going to be packed. The city says don't bring a lawn chair or anything. You're not going to be able to use it. It's standing room only. And do bring water, because it's not going to be easy to go and get a drink someplace. Or another option, just watch it from home and we will bring it all to you live on 9 News. So speaking of Sombor, the Jokic brothers, they're kind of like the first family of the Nuggets. You know what I mean? Like they're always the first family that you see in the big celebrations. Last night they were tossing Coach Malone around like he was a rag doll, you know.
Yeah, they were.
And
dancing.
They're big boys. Oh,
yeah,
and they love that Serbian dance music. But speaking of Nuggets family, Jamal Murray's dad, no less passionate.
No, and he is a big part of his success. We chatted with Roger Murray earlier in the season, talking about his son and how well he has done and all the things he's overcome. And then last night, as the championship celebrations were just getting started.
Words can't explain it, man. We've been working at this for all of our lives. This is one of the major goals we want to set out to accomplish, and we did it. And it feels amazing. It's my birthday.
The GOAT right here.
It is the GOAT, Roger Murray.
Right here.
Roger Murray, with the slightest Jamaican accent. That's where he was born. And then family moved to Canada, which is where Jamal was born.
All the parents and families, so proud. Great moment for all of them.
It's nice because normally we just see the guys at work.
Yes, we do. Boulder is expecting to lose thousands of students in the years to come. And tonight we're learning more about when the district may start talking school closures.
Excel informed customers their bills would be tripling or worse this month. Turns out the emails were a mistake.
The start of summer is looking like the dead of winter on Pikes Peak. We're going to check in with Danielle for a look at all those wild conditions.